Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this bronzy, beachy, sweaty look that I'm wearing right now. Just something simple that you can wear at the beach or in the summertime that doesn't take a lot of effort but makes you look like you have glowy skin, tan skin, all that good stuff during the summer. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to take the Temp2 BoxyCharm Liquid Glow Highlighter and put it on the back of my hand, and we're just going to put it all over the face to get that overall glow for this glowy look. So I tap that everywhere, including my lips, because later on I feel like it gives you juicier looking lips. Whether it does or not, I don't know, but that's how I feel, so that's how I do. Now you could go in with like a Fix Plus or another setting spray and really just drench your face to get that glowy look, but I feel like this really, a liquid highlighter really just makes you have that glowy, sweaty, summery look. So I prefer to use that over a spray or anything like that. So I'm gonna let that sit a minute, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Foundation. This is the old version, it's not the new, and this is in the shade light medium beige, and I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna put it on my chin where I have a little bit of a breakout here and along here, and then under my eyes, just to have a little bit of what looks to be highlighting, because this is a little bit lighter than my skin tone because I was at the beach, so I got a really dark tan. I don't put this all over the face because when you're at the beach, 9 times out of 10 your makeup's going to melt off 10 times faster than it does when you're not in immense heat all day. So I'm going to take this and just put it in the areas that I need, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I also take that on the side of my nose because I contour a little bit. Here in a few minutes. Now, as you see, I'm only going to put this where I would typically highlight or not have any contouring, because I kind of want it to make it look like I have makeup on, but just not caked on, kind of like a summery beach look, if you will. Now, before I go in with any contour here or any other liquid products here, I am going to set my under eyes and set here because everything does move on me or crease, and the longer I wait, the worse it'll get. So for my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in lavender. Now this powder is extremely fine, and it really doesn't crease on me. Like, it really stays well. And it doesn't show up like white or purple like you'd think that it would because it says lavender. It really just has a nice sheen to it. I always put it under here, usually here on the Cupid's bow, where you would, you know, put your highlight, because I think it adds a lot. It's on my face. Is that fuzz? So I'm just, you know, setting this before I go on to anything else. Now I'm not going to cake on the powder because I don't want it to look dry and cakey when I'm out enjoying the beach or out doing excursions in the beach area. So I'm going to try to keep it as light as possible. I'm also going to set my eyelids because I put a little bit of foundation on there just to cover up those veins. Okay, so that is done. So I'm going to go on to the bronzing, kind of contouring type deal that I did the whole time I was at the beach. What I first do is I take the NYX Wonder Stick highlight and contour stick in the shade Universal, and I don't use the highlight part of this. I don't like it. It's just kind of sheer and gross. I don't like it, but I love the cream contour on this. So what I do is I'm going to take it and kind of carve out my cheekbones here and blend it upwards and get that bronze effect. I'm going to put a little bit here just to make it all match, and on the sides of my nose. So typically I wouldn't cake it on that thick, but because it's a beach look, a bronzy beach look, I'm going to go ahead and put more on there. And I'm going to blend all this upward, because if you blend it downward, it's going to look muddy and it's going to completely ruin the effect of what you're trying to do, which is have chiseled cheeks or a more structured look. So I want to make sure to try not to blend down. Now later on we can go in and we're going to fix this and kind of carve out the line a little bit more, but for now it's okay. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side and just kind of slap that on there. And I loved this look for the beach because it was like I had makeup on, but at the same time it looked really natural. And everybody that I was with on vacation really said that it looked as natural as it could. Really made me look tan. And so that was really my goal. And I got many compliments on this. So I'm just going to go down the side of my nose, and right here. Now you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, if you don't care about your nose, but I like to add some dimension to make it look like it matches, because as you see it already looks like I'm more tan right here. So I like to do that, but you obviously don't have to. I also do it because my nose is more bulbous at the end than a lot of people's is, so it kind of slenders it too. And then I'm going to go on a little bit right here, but as you see it's almost like the color of my skin because I'm already tan from the beach, and I'm going to be really devastated when this fades because I'm never this dark ever. Now this is really shiny right here from where we put on the liquid highlighter, so I'm going to go in with just a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me powder and just kind of soften that up a little bit. I'm not going to go in with a lot because, like I said, I don't want it to look like I have caked on makeup, but just to kind of tone that down a little bit. So it still looks shiny, but not like overbearing. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Maybelline powder where we did the contouring or bronzing, and just kind of put a little bit over that for when I go in with my contour powders, because I don't really like to go over stuff with liquid or cream products with just a straight powder product, because I feel like it makes it muddy and we don't want to look muddy. So I'm now going to go in with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I think this is the light one. Now I use the light one because I contour with the normal one or the darker one or whatever it is. But I just go in with this on a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe R2. And just buff that on the face and up by the temple to the forehead, just to get that bronze effect. Now you can put on as much as you want, as little as you want. I personally like to look really bronzed because I think it makes the highlight look better once it's all said and done. I also put a little bit on my nose and just try to blend down the neck and the jawline. So now I'm going to go in with the darker one, or the regular one, whichever this is, and just contour a little bit here before I go in and clean that up a little bit. So this is the Strobin Blend Brush by Real Techniques. And I like this brush just because it has the angled end to really chisel out your cheeks, and then this side I use to blend up. Now a good rule of thumb, if you don't have like prominent cheekbones like I don't right here, to find where to contour, you're going to go from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth, and that's kind of where you want to place your contour. You can also bring it down this way or cup it up this way, depending on what look you're trying to go for and how you want your cheeks to appear. I'm going to go back in with this Fenty Pro Filter powder in the shade Lavender, and I'm going to slightly, for a few minutes, bake right here while I finish kind of the rest of my face. Now this, I do get a bunch of powder on my Beauty Blender, Beauty Sponge, and just take it and clean up the bottom of where I did that bronzing and contouring. Now this trick I did learn from watching Jaclyn Hill's videos. I think it really does work better than if you just like put a straight line, because it really, you know, highlights and lightens this part of your face, which brings attention here. So I think that's a really good trick if you want to make your contour pop. I'm going to go in with this Milani blush in Luminoso. This is an old one, so it's not in the best shape, but now I would recommend for this look, since it is glowy, since it is beachy, you get a luminous blush. I wouldn't necessarily say get one with glitter, but something that's sheer and has a sheen to it for sure. If you like glitter, if you like that look, then totally get that. I'm just going to put this on the apples of the cheek and work my way back. Now, I tend to go overboard with the blush because it's like one of the first things to fade. And I love blush. It's like my favorite thing. So I put on a ton. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to do that because I just love how it looks. Especially with this look, I think it really brings attention to the glowiness and the highlight that we want to bring attention to. I'm also going to put a little bit on my nose and on my forehead just to bring a little warmth. So you can already tell I'm already looking a little bit more tan. I look like I match my body. I'm going to go in now with the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. And this is in Illuminati. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. And I never used it. I actually just used it when I went to the beach and loved how it looked. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M10 brush and just get a little bit, and I'm going to put that in the cap and shake it off because it's very like boom, like on your face. So I'm just going to take this and do it on the high points of my cheeks, kind of like on my temple here and on my nose, Cupid's bow. And you will see what that looks like. So see, it's got that glowy, you know, beachy vibe. Now, if you were paler and wanted to do this look, I would get something more pink. Maybe not, depending on your skin tone, not as yellow as this. But I like this goldish undertone in this because of how it looks with a tan. But by all means, use the highlighter that works best for you, or that is your favorite and you think looks good on your skin. Or you don't even have to highlight at all with the, you know, glowy highlighter we used on our faces before. There. Okay, so actually my iPad died while I was trying to do my eyebrows. So I went ahead and finished that. I wiped away my bake. I put some blue NYX eyeliner on my waterline for my next step with the eyes. I don't really put any eyeshadow on my eyes because I don't feel like I need it when I'm at the beach. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want anything. I don't want to take the time to do a glamorous eye look and then just to sweat it off. So what I did for most of my trip was I put a darker color on my waterline, and then I took this is old, this is Too Faced Bulletproof Shadow Liner in the shade Dirtbag. It's just brown, and I'm going to put it on my eye close to my eyelashes, and I'm going to smudge it out, and then when I do my eyelashes it will kind of make the look more smokier, but also not like overwhelming. So you can be sloppy with it. It doesn't really matter for this part. And then you can add as much or as little as you want, depending on the smokiness you want. I just usually did it one time and called it a day because we were usually out during the day, not really at nighttime. We were actually at Myrtle Beach during bike week, so it was pretty crowded. The weather was really good. I did get a really dark tan, but it was crazy busy out. So I didn't really want to go out. But when we did, I wanted something on my face and not just like slimy sunscreen everywhere. Now, I did on occasion put this and smudge it under my bottom lash line as well. I'm not going to do that today. I think I like it on the top the best, and that's all because I do have small eyes, so if I put it on the bottom too, my eyes kind of do look a little bit smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and put 3 coats of mascara on the top and then finish my lower lash line. And slap some lipstick on. You can do a bold lip, a nude lip, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Hey guys, so this is the finished glowy look with our beachy, bronzy, sweaty, whatever you want to call it look. So yeah, it's just really glowy, really bronzed. Nothing too dramatic on the eyes, just really emphasizing the eyelashes. You can do fake eyelashes. I just prefer to enhance my own, but this is it. So if you liked this video, if you learned anything, enjoyed just learning how to do a simpler look instead of something so dramatic, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I am going to try to be back more and provide more content, and just try to find my niche, if you will. This is way out of my comfort zone, but I'm trying. I really enjoy makeup, so I want to have fun with you guys. So I hope to see you on the next one, and have a good night.